Have you ever wondered why sometimes pulling away can bring a woman closer? It might sound bold, even counterintuitive, but here's the truth. Giving her space can actually make her want you more. It might sound crazy, but stick with me. By the end of this video, you'll see attraction in a completely different light. Introduction. Now, I know what you're probably thinking. Isn't ignoring someone a recipe for disaster? You might have heard advice saying, chase after her, always be there, keep the communication flowing. But here's the shocking reality. Sometimes, the more you give, the less you get. And sometimes, the most powerful thing you can do is to step back. Let's break it down. She starts questioning your value. You know how it feels when you stop showing up, not texting first, not liking her posts, and even taking a step back when she gives you the cold shoulder. It creates an instant disruption. In her world, think about this. In today's world where likes and compliments are constant, attention has become the new currency. Validation is everything. But when you stop chasing after her, stop playing into this pattern of constant attention, it throws her off. It makes her question your value. Suddenly, she starts wondering, why isn't he chasing me like everyone else? This isn't just curiosity, it's a shift in how she sees you. You stop being predictable. You're no longer just a part of the noise. Now, she has to think deeper about you, about what makes you stand out. In her mind, she'll begin to elevate your value, wondering, why isn't he bothered by me? Maybe he's worth something more than I thought. Her ego takes a hit. Let's be honest. Ego plays a massive role in the dynamic between you two. She's used to being at the center of attention, especially if she's someone who's attractive or well-liked. Social media has amplified this. Every selfie she posts gets attention. Validation is constant. Now imagine you're the one person she thought might be interested, and you go quiet. You stop texting. You don't act like every other guy who's eager for her attention. This silent treatment feels like a cold bucket of water on her ego. It makes her question, did I misjudge him? Why doesn't he seem affected by me? This is where things change. Your silence is powerful because it's not coming from a place of malice or manipulation. You're not ignoring her to hurt her. You're prioritizing yourself. You're saying, I have my own life, my own value, and my own peace of mind. I don't need to chase after you to prove that. This subtle but firm message makes her respect you more and, yes, crave your attention. She starts to pursue you. Now, here's where the tables turn. As you pull back, something fascinating happens. She starts to pursue you. It's a natural psychological principle. Scarcity creates value. When something is always available, it's easy to take it for granted. But when it becomes scarce, the desire to reclaim, it intensifies. So by giving her space, someday you become the mysterious, intriguing person who's not always available, and that makes her work to win you over. This isn't about manipulation, it's about shifting the focus back to you. While you're giving her space, you're not sitting idly waiting for her to notice you. You're busy building your life, working on your goals, hitting the gym, exploring your passions. Guess what? That energy, that focus on self-improvement becomes magnetic, and she can't help but wonder, what's he doing that's so interesting? Why isn't he chasing me? That curiosity turns into a deeper desire to connect, and before you know it, she's the one texting first, liking your posts, and seeking you out. She respects your boundaries. Boundaries are a big deal, especially in today's world of dating. Too many people fail to set boundaries, and as a result, they're taken for granted. But when you give her space, you're teaching her something very important. respect. Let's face it, many people are used to getting their way, but when you step back and don't just give in every time she crosses a line, whether it's disrespect, manipulation, or taking you for granted, you send a very clear message. I value myself too much to tolerate this behavior. At first, she may not like it. She might try to test your patience, but over time, she'll come to respect your boundaries. Why? Because boundaries show strength. They show that you're not afraid to walk away if it means protecting your self-respect. And guess what? That's incredibly attractive. People are drawn to those who know their worth and aren't afraid to protect their peace. Just giving her space gives her a chance to reflect. Sometimes, the greatest gift you can give someone is the opportunity to reflect. When you step back and stop engaging, she has the chance to think about her behavior and how it's affecting the relationship. Maybe she's been taking you for granted. Maybe she's been testing your patience. By creating this space, you're forcing her to ask herself some important questions. Am I treating him the way he deserves? Your silence doesn't just create distance. It forces growth. It plants the seed in her mind that, not everyone will tolerate being treated poorly. And that realization is powerful. She sees you as high value. A high-value person doesn't chase, they don't beg, they don't compromise their self-respect for anyone. And when you give her space, you're showing her exactly that. You're demonstrating without saying a word that you are your own person. You don't revolve around her. You have your own passions, your own direction. And that is incredibly attractive. When you stop chasing and start thriving, you naturally attract not just attention, but respect. People admire strength and confidence, and by focusing on yourself, you become someone she has to work for, someone whose attention becomes a privilege, not a given. The power shift. When you give a woman space, something profound happens. The balance of power shifts. Often, when one person is chasing, the other holds the power. But when you step back, you reclaim control over your own energy and attention. She realizes, I'm no longer in control. He's not waiting for me. This is a reversal of power. You're not chasing her, and that's both confusing and exciting for her. It forces her to reevaluate how much she values you. Now she sees your attention as valuable. And she starts to think, I need to earn it. Curiosity grows. Curiosity is one of the most fascinating things you can spark in someone. When you go quiet, you create a void. And as humans, we can't resist filling voids. She'll start wondering, what's he doing when he's not texting me? Who's he spending time with? This curiosity will grow, especially if you're genuinely living a fulfilling and exciting life. You're not just creating mystery for the sake of it. You're actually living in a way that draws her in. And she tries to win you back. As you continue to give her space, you'll notice something powerful. She tries to win you back. It's not manipulation, it's a subconscious response to losing something valuable. She might start texting you more, initiating conversations, or even making small changes, like dressing differently or showing more interest in what you care about. This is her way of investing us in the relationship again. But here's the key. Don't give in too quickly. Let her actions speak louder than her words. You've set the standard, and now it's up to her to meet you there. Conclusion. Remember, this isn't about playing games. It's about focusing on yourself, building your confidence, and setting clear standards. Your value is non-negotiable. And when you give her space, you're teaching her to respect that. So what do you think? Did this new perspective on attraction resonate with you? Let me know in the comments. What part stood out the most to you? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a video on how to become the best version of yourself. Keep striving, keep growing, and remember, your value is non-negotiable. See you in the next one.